What's good? Sorry for the delay. They wouldn't even let me get a photo up for the thumbnail. They like, what the hell, Sino? Now, let's take you back. 2005. Actually, it was 2003, but we speed up to 2005. 2005, it's a whole lot of stuff going on with your boy Suge. He's losing money. He's hemorrhaging cash. He's losing rights to his music. He's writing off. He got a lot of bad loans on the label. He done borrowed pretty much his last dime. So he was calling up friends. Yeah, hit the like button, good people. Yeah, he was calling on his friends to give him the leverage he needed. Friends like Jamie Foxx, who felt that, man, you know, like you my friend. But it was more like, you gonna pay me not to hurt you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah. No, they're going to make sure they were going to be in a situation of control, people. Mm-hmm. Now, right. Now, when you start talking about the arrogance, the bravado of Suge, this dude, Pac, had just passed away. This is probably, what, some weeks? He still got stitches in his head from the cut. He's sitting right there, just as if nothing has happened. Completely emotionless. Now, As all this financial woes are going on, they're trying to find a way to take Death Row away from Suge, saying he didn't rightfully own it, somebody else owned it, they taking him to court, the IRS want the money. So, 2007. Let's go to 2007 now, because at the 2005, this is when he was starting to make the move. So he said, 2005, he was saying this to another individual while we were at a bar in Las Vegas. Well, was that a bar or more of a diner? It's a diner. And he's telling someone, man, that's what I'm saying. As an insurance policy, I made sure I took myself very seriously. And I said, I can never be too careful. I don't trust the federal government and nobody with my money. Shoot, I even got money buried in the desert out there in Nevada, outside Vegas. You know, in that movie Casino, when they go out in the desert and they be burying bodies and everything out there, shoot, I went and buried some money. You can't never be too sure out here, man. I know where it's at. See, those people that live out there, they know how to get there. They don't have to leave a landmark. They know exactly where the money at. I know exactly where my money at. And yep. This damn cold and this weather getting to me again. But these terms thank you. But, of course, nobody believes it. Big Suge told a lot of lies. What Big Suge wanted to do was to act as if he had money elsewhere so that people would still respect his power that he had in LA. Like he's still the man. He's still holding it down. But he wasn't that man no more. He didn't have that reach no more. And it was starting to show. His intimidation factors wasn't really working anymore. He wasn't traveling with the same number of people. They had dwindled down. Sometimes he was dolo. Now, what he was trying to do at this point, and why I kept running into him, is because he was trying to get into the boxing game. But he wasn't trying to get in the boxing game. He acted like he wanted to get in the boxing game. And this is how I kept running into shit. So the first time when he came and shook my hand, he was like, hey, look out, little fella. I'm like, who's that? And I turned around, this big shit. And I got a videotape of him arriving, and he made people just get up out their seat, like, get up. Get out their seat. And then they sat down. Did the person not hear me say I got video of it? Okay. So I got video of him going to the seat, making somebody get up. That was Mayweather versus Zab Judah. So that was 2005. At the Thomas and Mack Theater. So we ran into each other that day. Then I ran into him and Cat Williams. Then, me and Suge ran together to each other at another fight. At that cafe type club, whatever that was. I kept running into Suge. Ran into him at the Carlos Bolomir fight. I got photos of that. So a lot of you seen this photo of me and Suge, where everybody thought I worked for Death Row Records. They was like, oh man, I'm hanging out with Death Row. I'm hanging out with Death Row. Death Row's in the house. And I was like, I ran into him again. So by now he's used to seeing me. Because I'm at every boxing fight. Oh yeah, I was trying to put on my tough face too. So I tried to tell these people that's Photoshop. Nice try, buddy. Photoshop wasn't even a thing then. No, it's 100% real. Now, as you should know, him and Cat started hanging out and got real tight. So him and Cat Williams was going places together and talking about doing business. But he want to move into this boxing thing. But his thing is he was trying to lean on Floyd Mayweather. He wanted to pretend like he wanted to be in the boxing business, but he didn't. He wanted to extort boxers to pay him to not hurt them. So he wanted to lean on Floyd Mayweather, which was not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. This wasn't going to happen. As Floyd was going up the ladder, he saw Jay Prince. Jay Prince had another fighter that was on the card. And him and Suge, they ain't speak. They did not speak. I thought that was weird. I was like, man, I thought they were really cool. And you want to know who started this rumor? That Suge Knight gave all his money to Jay Prince to hold. Jay Prince is like, man, I ain't never took no money from Suge Knight. Matter of fact, I ain't never had anything to really do with him, as he was talking pretty reckless over a telephone. And I said, okay, this man here is not really from the streets. Because there's no way you be talking this reckless on the telephone. So I had to get off the phone with him. But he never did that. And he did the same thing to Floyd Mayweather. Suge came out and said, Floyd Mayweather said he gonna bail me out of jail. Floyd Mayweather ain't never said he was gonna bail. He was like, where you get that from? I don't even say I'm finna bail him out of jail. That's what Suge do, to throw it out there. And they was like, man, you got all that money? Man, bail Suge out. So now it looked like Floyd is leaving him in the lurch, when Floyd is like, that ain't even my guy. Like that. Like, I know Suge. He came by to show the support for the fights and all that, but he ain't my guy. Like, I don't hang with Suge. Floyd never hung with Suge like that. But he was going to try to lean on Floyd, trying to get close to him and act like that's his boy. He was trying to muscle his way in. So he'll hit them up like, yeah, tell Floyd, man, I need my tickets. I'm coming to the fight. I want to get my ticket. And they was like, I wouldn't do that, Floyd. Keep dealing with Suge Knight, having him around. You don't want him in the back room. And Floyd, Suge couldn't get to the back room. They wouldn't even let him back there. Suge, see, I can go to the back room. So Suge like, hey, what's up, little man? So he treated me with respect because I could go places where he want to go. So this is where you look at the photo again and you was like, why is Suge so cool with you? I'm like, when he see me, he give me respect more than he do anybody else that walk about, like a fan or anybody else. He'll see me and he recognized, because he knew I was someplace he wanted to get to that he couldn't go in. He was like, this dude get to go in the locker room. How he do that? And I can't go. But this dude can. I don't know him. But I need to know him. I need to be around him to find out what he doing. And we just happened to run into each other. We didn't like, I got Suge number. Yo, Suge, what you doing today? Nah, that ain't happen. Not one bit. Because I pay attention to my surroundings. See, I don't get drunk, flat drunk, where I can't figure out where everything moving to. I'm smart. When I see Suge, my attention was Suge. If you see Suge Knight somewhere, your attention ain't gonna be on Suge Knight? You think you're gonna forget that? Where you saw Suge Knight at? He was like, you remember all that? Yeah, I do. I remember being in that damn diner like cafe thing in Vegas and running into Suge. And he was sitting at the table with Cat Williams. They were sitting like in that it's like almost like a little booth thing. And they was sitting over there. And they was talking, and Suge was over there smoking. Smoking his stogie, and Cat Williams was talking. And I had just met Cat earlier that year. And once he found out, and the girl had called me magnificent, and he found out my name was Magnificent, he was magnificent. She just called you magnificent? Because I was taking the picture and it wasn't, my camera was all jacked up. So I had to work with the camera to get it to work. And she was like, come on, Magnificent, take the picture. She's like, did you just call him magnificent? Like, damn. Well, you ain't magnificent working that camera, nigga. Everybody's like, that's funny. The other guy on the side, man, that's funny, cat. Yes, I'm a comedian. That's what I do. Thank you. And I don't know what kind of power you didn't possess this woman that called you magnificent. Man, you are doing something amazing. I don't think I've ever seen a nigga named Magnificent. So he kept that going for a minute. Like that threw everything off once he found out that was my name. So after that fact, fast forward back to the diner scene, he sees me again, and I brings it up. And I'm like, yeah, they call me Magnificent. Like, oh man, I remember that. Now I remember the nigga name is Magnificent. And Suge just laugh. Suge don't really laugh. He just move his shoulders. Like a doggone cartoon villain. Oh no, Suge don't really talk that much around you if he don't know you. He really don't. He'll say like 2-3 words. He'll talk real light, and sure enough, man, he was. Yeah, that's the little boxing nigga. Yeah, he be in the fights. Yeah, I see him at the fights. Yeah, so how Floyd doing? Yeah, he doing real good, man. Yeah, I told him, man. Now he beat Oscar De La Hoya, man. Well, Oscar De La Hoya sissy. Yeah, he's sissy, big sissy. He be out there on West Hollywood, picking up them trannies and doing all that. So Floyd knew he could beat him. That's how Suge break down the fight. So that's how he's breaking down the fight. And next thing you know, some white guy came in and he was like, get up. He just told me to get up. Like, get up. And that was it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get up out of here. And I was back with that was Suge. You in trouble? I'm like, no, I'm good. Some white guy came in, sat down, and he was talking with him. Him and Cat Williams. I'm staying the hell out of their business. Whatever the hell they finna do, let them do it. No, Suge didn't want to go into the boxing business. He want to lean on boxers. That's all he want to do. He was trying to get close to Floyd so he can lean on him, so he can get some money. You know, that's just he don't see the big picture. Like if he was wanting to promote some fighters, get some boxers, get himself out there, he was just being seen at the fights. You know, just rubbing shoulders with people. You know, using that. I'm Suge Knight. You know, he's got all these people running up to him, taking pictures and everything. He posing at there like he the superstar of the fight. You know, and using that name recognition and getting his name out there. But he was trying to get close to Floyd to lean on him. But the flip side of that coin is some dudes didn't like it. Like some dudes here from the city. Like I told y'all, Floyd got people that, you know, that's hired help. And then you got people from the Chi who don't care where they at. they gonna rep what they are when you see them. Suge showed them love. The Vice Lords came up and rushed Suge at the Floyd Mayweather Carlos Boulderman fight and told me I wasn't really Chicago. Nah, he from the South Side, y'all. Where you from? Cause they loud, they totally West Side. I knew they was West Side all the way. No, we the real South Side. We the West Side. Yeah, that's the real Chicago. They had their homeboy there, was in the wheelchair. They taking a picture with him. They brought him out there. They was like, yeah, this is my man. Yeah, he got hit up, man, 4 times. So I'm saying he was a trooper, man. He true, he down. They was like, yeah, see, y'all my type of niggas. They was like, all right. Yeah, they sitting up there posing with him. Suge's like, see, that's what I like. See, them some real gangsters. Them real gangsters right there. I'm like, yeah, they are. And they knew right away I'm not. I'm like, nope, not a gangster. I'm from Chicago too, but they was like, yeah, he from Chicago. Nah, he ain't from Chicago. You ain't from where you from? South Side. Nah, you ain't from the real Chicago. We from the West Side. Like, yeah, they were loud as hell too. So, yeah, they all took pictures with Suge, the whole nine. He was talking with everybody. And this girl actually came up to him and said, this sister was like, man, I heard people saying you killed Tupac. I don't believe you did that. I just don't believe you would do something like that. I'm like, did she just have the balls to come to Suge Knight and ask him did he kill Tupac? I'm like, oh my God. He just ignored her. Yeah, I heard what she said about Eazy-E. She lied her ass off. Look, that chick was sleeping. She slept with Eazy-E. I told you she tiptoed all through that. Look, I'm gonna get to all that when we get to the Patreon. I already gave y'all the one part about the person who that was that she was talking about, and she changed the name to Lance. We already went through that story on the Patreon. Yeah, no Reggie Wright was around. Look at Easy looking at Jada like, you know I'm about to hit that. You know I'm about to hit this, right? Easy know he about to smash. Easy know he about to smash. Easy know this thing is finna be easy. Easy. So the money buried in the backyard story is what? More the same. Well, she's delusional. That's the main problem here. The delusion of grandeur comes in when you deal with Jada. Now, she just did an interview saying she can't judge who did what with Tupac, but in the book, she basically said Suge did it. And she thought Suge did it, and she wanted revenge. I'm like, wow. Yeah, a lot of people don't know Suge was a musician. Suge Knight can play the guitar. I don't know if he had any classes or not, but Suge could play the guitar. No, what they don't really understand is that Suge is actually smart. Uh, the thing about Suge is that what makes him dangerous, and that was the part that made it more dangerous, is that he was smart. And he wasn't like the guys that was around him. He did some gangster stuff, but he wasn't really, in the streets doing all that. He was actually smart. So it was when he started to get dumb, when he started to the money and everything else start making the ego get a little crazy, and he started doing dumb things. You see, the tides was changing, and the things that he was getting away with wasn't gonna fly 10 years ago. All that walking into people's offices and intimidate, that stuff wasn't finna fly no more. You ain't finna be dangling people off balconies and all these stories. That wasn't gonna work no more. Then he started adding the narcotics to his repertoire, and that started to take him down. Again, I ain't never seen no Reggie Wright. I don't know where he was, but never saw Reggie Wright. Hmm. No, I never saw it that way. Well, No. I'm about to have hella people looking for that bread. That's Suge. Suge tell these little lies. That's what I'm saying. He said he had money buried in the desert in Vegas. He probably told these people that just so they can like, where is it? Where is it? He still got money. Oh, Suge got money buried in the desert. Oh, he still got money, so I'm gonna be loyal. You see, that's how you keep people on the Ferris wheel. Jada book is selling. Hell, I listen to it on the auto book. So everybody listening to this damn book. But it's gonna play out. Like it's gonna have a monster first week. But it's not something that everybody gonna be talking about for 2, 3. Believe me, there's so much stuff in this book that they could throw in the garbage. And there's a lot of stuff she talked around. She keeps talking about everybody keeps saying like I'm gay and I just shake my head. It's like, well, what do you want to call it? You said in the book you messed around with women at the gay club, but I'm gonna wait till the Patreon and I'm gonna name those women because one of her friends that she messed around and actually had a lesbian encounter with just decided to take her own life and jump off a building after you wouldn't let her come back out to California, told her she need to stay back home. But I'll let them read about that in the book. You see, the stuff they ain't telling you about that's in the book, that's the details, that's the hidden facts. She just decided to, she was acting real weird before that. Starts coming up, calling herself a nickname, like she was whacked out of her mind on drugs, and you didn't think nothing about it. And all of a sudden, she kills herself, and the mom is beside herself. And then the mom died a year later just from the grief. That was only the child. And you had no explanation for her? What happened out there in California? You wouldn't let her come back out. She was like, I need to come to California. I need to come. You wouldn't let her come out there. Why? What happened? Why you skip over that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody told me the 45 King passed away. Rest in peace to him. Rest in peace to Paulie. Rest in peace to Suzanne Summers. Death coming threes. But that's weird. He made all that money off of Stan. That was his biggest song he ever made. He recorded it off TV. Didn't even know it was Dido's song. Yeah, Hard Knock Life, unfortunately, wasn't bigger than Stan. Stan was the biggest song he ever did. That was the first time I ever seen black people bump Eminem. All right, super chats. I don't know what more information I can give you about him. That he's probably dead as disco by now. If not, he'll be about 100 and what is he, about 100 and some odd years old by now. Do you think part of why Jada is acting like this is because she has dirt on Will? Of course she got dirt on Will. That's why Will is like, I'm with this woman for the rest of my life. She's my best friend forever, and I'm always gonna support her. No matter what. I'd be like, shh, no matter what, my ass. She keep coming out making a fool out of you. Cause what she's gonna do is play the narrative that fits her best agenda. Now Tupac is all into her, and he wasn't. The Tupac she talking about was in like 93, 94. That's the Pac that wrote the letter to Jada and all that. Like, Jada, you was down. After Pac got out of jail, he wasn't thinking about I love you like that. You was like a sister. Then y'all had a falling out. Y'all had a falling out because you were supposed to be in California Love video and you pulled out. You were supposed to be the girl that was in the video. But she blames Eazy-E for the whole situation. Right before Eazy-E died, he stopped her from doing the video. And I'm like, whoa, baby, are you sure? Are you sure? Because I'm quite thinking Eazy-E was already dead. But I had to go back and check. Because I believe it was January of 96 is when All Eyes on Me came out with Tupac. And California Love came out, and they filmed it with Tupac after the fact. Eazy-E they had just did a tribute to Eazy-E. Pac was locked up. So Pac was locked up when Eazy-E died. But the way she tells the story is so jaded. But she was saying she was supposed to direct the video when Dr. Dre, she was hired to direct the Dr. Dre video before Tupac was even on it, the original California Love. And she heard the song, and it was gonna be a smash, and it was a hit. Now, she ended up doing another project. Eazy-E got her. He felt bad. He cost her the California Love and Death Row opportunity, so he got her another job doing something else. Stevie Wonder and the Jackson family. Besides him like coming up with the music and all that for their first albums when they were the Jackson 5, they were writing songs and producing the records up at Motown. That was about it. Well, the Troutmans, they were drug addicts, and when you are dealing with drugs and stuff, and you get caught out there being caught in bad situations, that's what happened to them. Mob James, heard of Mob James from people over there that um, yeah, Mob James. Only way I heard of Mob James is from people who was like, man, Mob James don't play. Man, don't. Did you see Mob? Stay away from him. Like guys out there was petrified of that guy, completely petrified of Mob James, for real. That was the talk from street guys out there from Pasadena. They was Pasadena Bloods. They wanted no parts. of Mob James. There was a couple other cats too, but Mob was one of the main ones. They didn't like being around him. And you know, I don't know anything, so I gotta trust what the Pasadena Bloods are saying. You know, so they was our eyes and ears. They was our info on the streets. They was keeping us informed on what was what and how anything was moving. So anyway, I gotta shut this down because my phone's about to die. So want to say love, peace, and hair grease. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bust Life. Don't forget to follow his page, One Crack News, and don't forget to be on the Patreon. Deuces.